Previously on Bad Art Stream. Awful art stream. Oh, Star-Lord. Let me guess, you got a Discord that you want me to add, or you want to sell me some viewers through some shady website? You sure? I don't believe you. I don't believe you, man. Alright, folks, we're gonna be playing nothing. They were kind of comic. Oh, let's see. But I love Avengers movie number 672. I can't remember what it's called. Guardians of the Galaxy. I swear I'm a fan. I'm the biggest fan. I love Star Wars. I think today I might actually try to get the chat up on this, man. I probably shouldn't, because like I've got like no sensible way of doing it. So maybe not. Maybe I'll try some other time. I just haven't like taken the time to like look into it, because I know I was asked about it the other day. Because I have two chats. I have one for Twitch and one for YouTube, and so sometimes it just seems like I'm talking to no one, but I'm actually talking to everyone. Trying to be an equal opportunity friend to everyone. Let us switch. Yeah, I'm like yandere dev. I have to respond to all these emails, or I can't get anything done. Why's my avatar not there? Hey, get on the screen. Boy, you better. Boy, you better get on the screen. There he is. Oh, it's not up yet. No problem. You have a good night. I'll see you on the next stream, which I think is Saturday. Saturday? That's so far away. Let's hold on, I'm trying to like get my art program set up here. I apologize. Wait, I have to do some. Sorry about that. You're gonna hear that quite a bit because I have to open up a bunch of things that are minimized. Sorry. Again, you're gonna hear that quite a bit. I apologize. It's just like my notification noise on my PC. Ignore it. I swear. It's not. It's nothing. Stop being nosy. Is this the one I want? Yeah, I'll take that. Ignore it. Okay, minimize. I'm just clearing up my workspace. Apologize. I just have like a billion things opened up. Metal Gear. We should be good. We should be all set. Yeah. Alright, let's switch over. Wilma, wipe! Oh boy, I'm hungry. I did not eat anything today. I don't know why I keep doing that. So, if you hear loud grumbling, that's what that noise is. I might go recommend Metal Gear Solid 2. I would recommend Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Yes, you said it multiple times. That might be why I'm hungry. Because you kept bringing up your taco enjoyment, and it ruined my need for food. Twin snake. No, it's because they're twins. What? No. It's not because they have. It's not because of that. That's not the reason why they call it twin snake. They call it because they're twins. And they're both snake. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing art wise. I actually didn't have a huge plan of what I was gonna do. I was sketching something randomly. Evie's probably gonna hate it. There's nothing there yet. It's not done yet. But like, the idea is there. So it's such a bad sketch. But I was like, I did it in the middle of like trying to work, and I didn't want to forget about it, so I decided to scribble it. Because there was another idea I had, and I didn't get to scribble that either, and I kind of forgot. So, so we get this. So my idea is gonna be fairly simple. You're gonna be here, being all happy, and then there's gonna be like a little ribbit in the background. There's gonna be a frog, and you're gonna turn around, you're gonna look at the frog, and the frog's just gonna be chilling. He's not even gonna be doing anything. He's gonna be like this. He's gonna be he's gonna be vibing, doing his own thing, and then you're just gonna end him. He's gonna be like, just destroyed. And then I was gonna do a final one. Let's pretend like it'll all be like framed better. But like right now, this is what I'm doing. And then the final one would be like it would be like in the sky, like a little star. And then Evie's gonna be like there, standing triumphantly as she has completely destroyed this poor frog. It's gonna be in the sky. Maybe I'll even do an explosion. It'll just like. Oh, you know what would be even cooler? She kicks it so hard, right? Right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Kicks it so hard. Hits the moon, right? Hits the moon. Massive explosion. Collides with the moon. Boom. Moon explodes. Evie stands there triumphantly. That's my plan. That's my plan. What do you guys think? This is the boardroom meeting pitch right now. What do you guys think? Good idea? It's gonna take me forever to do because I'm gonna have to like figure out what I'm doing with it. But like, what do you guys think? Should I pursue that? Also, my internet's dying. If the stream dies, it's not because I left out of my own volition. It's just because my internet died. Really bad internet. You think it's a worthwhile it's a worthwhile endeavor to go after? Okay. I had another idea, but I don't remember what it was. It like popped into my head when we were like in between the frog one and another thing. What the hell is that? I hear something. There's like somebody talking in the song. It creeps me out a little bit. Poll it. I don't know how to do a poll. How do we poll? Oh, here we go. poll. We'll call it EV decimates frog? Question mark? Duh. Yes. Obviously. Of course. There's no option, so you can't not vote. I mean, you can choose not to vote, but like, if you don't vote, that'll count as a vote. So if you choose not to vote, that is a yes. If you do vote, that is a yes. This is the democracy that we live in, unfortunately. So. We'll find the ballots needed to give ourselves a yes victory for this. Some people are voting not yes. So we got obviously. Okay, we'll definitely we'll pencil that in for a future stream. I'll save it. And we'll lock it in. To make it more engaged, I'm gonna have to like go back and look at Evie streams to get the armor that she's wearing. Or that don't listen to that. There is no option. No, I said this is a democracy, but the only vote that you have is yes. And if you don't vote, we still count that as a yes. We will find the ballots that say yes. So either way, it'll be a yes. Evie will kick the frog. Now you might say this is a dictatorship, but no, this is how democracy works in Makistan. That's just how the democracy works here. All right, we'll pencil that. We'll pencil that in for a future stream. We're not working on that now. Right now we're working on our rice farmer. We gotta become one with the frog, the rice. The question is, do I want to do this one? Or do I want to do this one? Because I haven't put any effort into this one at all. And I would like to make this thumbnail. Such a waste of energy. Thumbnail that I'm probably gonna use once. I'm gonna draw some random thing for it. Got Filthy Frank there. Looking very filthy. Very filthy. Wish I had a higher resolution of this image so I get the face correct. Can you show that pixel art animation where you were laughing with your cat again? Sure. I have to open up Asprite though. Because it's not in clip. I made it in a different art program. Yeah, here it is. I can't really work on it because I gotta like remember the hotkeys and stuff that I set up for this program because it's different from my other art program. Also, the coloring in this is like a pain compared to like just regular coloring. I have to like relearn that as well. This is the animation. There you go. Not done. It's actually reference to a. Let me see if I can find it. It's reference to an emote from Monster Hunter. Because this is my hunter in one of her outfits. Let me see if I can find the email because I did save it because I was using it to make the thingy. Hold on. Oh, you guys can watch this. Hold on. I don't even have it. Shoot. Where is it? Oh, it's my boy. Where's my boy? Hold on, I gotta get him. Found him. Found him. There you go. One second. Oh, here we go. I have a bunch of them. They're kind of like bad JPEGs and stuff. This one. There we go. So this is what it's based off of right here. This little animation. I'll show you real quick. Too lazy to like capture my screen. Fine. There. Like I'm like too lazy to capture my screen. This is what it's from. And that's it. It can go as long as you want it to go, but like that's like a short version. But yeah, there you go. I can't afford it. I'm too much of a broke gamer. I'm gonna see if I can find a higher resolution image. That'll be fine. There's gotta be a better one. That one's such low resolution garbage. They're all pretty low. Low resolution. There he is. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll do my best. Don't look any different. The face is like slightly different. Which one looks better? This one or that one? Kind of like this one more. This one's pretty good. This one's a bit higher quality though, so I can see it better. But I'm a fan of this one. Yeah, I agree. This one's much better. It's a much better option. this like get it to look good. Oh. Oops. Press the whole thing like a dummy. Oh. Oops. How am I gonna get this to work? Bring in the goat. This usually gives me a good vibe of how to do like super detailed faces. How did it go? We're bringing in the goat. I usually don't draw faces with like realistic noses and stuff like that, but I'm gonna use that. Gonna start getting the body going. Accent dots. Get a feel, get a vibe. Scribbling. Hopefully I can figure out what I was scribbling. I did that on the same layer. Hat. I'll just do the traditional rice hat, not the fancy one from Sakuna. Requires too much effort to draw. Okay, we gotta do something about this face, alright? It's gotta be better. I need just to save my soul. Save your soul. Side by side, so I don't have to keep looking for them. Like that. Does it need to be better? Yes. This be super better. We'll get there, don't worry. Stop it. Let's think of the source material. I mean, I'm looking at the source material. I don't have to think too hard. Cause it's like right here. I'm also using some Attack on Titan to inspire me a little bit. Cause I don't know if you guys have ever seen Attack on Titan or read it, watched it, read it. There's like a ton of faces that are like really highly detailed in it. And that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. I should have moved the mouth up more. It's a bit too low. So, those. The hardest part for this is definitely going to be the face. Once we get the face done, then everything else will be easy on the piece. So let's make this one layer. I'm gonna. I should do the upper, a little up. A little up. I feel like I put just a bit too much effort on these thumbnails. I guess I could repurpose the image. Like I don't have to only use it for the thumbnail. I can take it and use it for something else later. It's always an option. Okay, the eyes. Not bad in the like I drew it badly, but like bad in a like like it looks bad. It looks bad in a very specific way. Just remember something. Let me grab my phone real quick. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Once I'm done streaming, I'm going to eat so much food, or I might not eat. Who knows? Last time I did this, I did not eat after I was done streaming. I just went to bed. I was too tired. I would like to eat before my like day cycle is done and I roll into bed. But who knows? Could do one more. One more. Hope you guys are having a good evening. As I idle here. I did not mean to do that. I apologize. The person probably hates me now. Evie's skeleton model was actually just an image of Moss. Yes, that's true. That's me. I am the bag of bones. Oops. It's gonna be like a couple more seconds. I'm just doing something on my phone. How much time is left? Maybe two more. Got two more. He kind of looks like the art. I'm like looking at it, and like it kind of looks like did it get like an elf from what you call it, Elder Scrolls. I just found like a double purpose for this image. I can use it for like if I ever play Oblivion, I could just say it's like an elf from Oblivion. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Oblivion remake. Stop right there, criminal scum. I actually have that on my soundboard, but on Discord. I don't have it on anything else. Stop right there, criminal, stop. Which kind of sucks. I gotta be in a call for it to work. I'm not in a call on Discord right now. Can I go to my own server? Yeah, I'm gonna go on my own server. And then I should be able to play it. Actually, I don't have the stop right there, criminal scum. I have, I gotta... It's like a DSP version of it. I forgot about that. Oh, oh my god, I'm not paying attention. I'm screwing myself over pretty hard right now. Ah, come on! I guess it's this one. Jeez. I'm being bullied. Alright, hold on. I want to see if I can find it. I'm a big Oblivion remake fan. Been one since I was like a wee baby. It should be in this folder. It's where I keep my smoke that doesn't work half the time when I change my models. What was it? Yeah, there it is.
You
This is so dumb. This, this is like a clip of DSP, but as a guard from Oblivion.
you chose to broke the law. Live with the consequences.
That's it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And I have that on my soundboard on Discord. Cause why not? Okay, I think we're ready. I'll mess with my phone again in a minute. Also, I'll drop my charger for my phone. I'm gonna have to pick that back up. What was I doing? Alright, let's tweak the face a little bit. Can you combine these? Let's connect these. These are connect them. Connect them. You chose to break the law. Live with the consequences. But in all seriousness, I have not played Oblivion. I don't know I don't know anything about it. Outside the fact that stop right there, criminal scum, and Patrick Stewart voices a character in it, and Sean Bean voices a character in it. I think. Outside of that, I don't know anything. Don't know the story. Don't know any of the characters. Like I've always said this, but like I'm a huge hater of what you call it, the Elder Scrolls games. I just never enjoyed them. I never had like a good vibe from those games. I mean, wait, I take that back. I'm a huge fan. Love those games. Number one fan, Sky Fusro Da. Yep. I'm a huge fan. Morrowind. More like Morrowind, right? Great game. 10 out of 10. Been a huge fan all my life. Huge fan all my life. Quick. What's my favorite mirror? Mm, uh, mm, that's a good question. I gotta think that one over. I gotta think that one over. Uh, that's a good question. There's just so many. There's just so uh, I love I love the franchise so much. I could never pick one. So all of them, I love all of them. Just like in Monster Hunter, I'm a all weapons main. I'm a all Mer Enjoyer from Elder Scrolls. Favorite Khajiit quote? Uh, uh, my favorite Khajiit quote is so, this one. Uh, hold up, it's this one. This one. Right here.
Your money or your life. You are smarter than you look.
Yep. That's my favorite. And this part,
Take it. It's worthless to me anyway.
it's worthless to him anyway. He doesn't even need it. Best Khajiit line. I was like, wow, amazing performance. I love Khajiits. Beautiful, majestic creatures they are. It's an amazing quote. I think about it every time before I go to bed. I'm like, man, what's that good Khajiit quote? Ah, take it. It's worthless to me anyway. It's very strong lines. Very memorable. So good they put it in the remake. But who does Skyrim belong to? Todd Howard, come on. I'm a big fan, of course. I know it's Todd Howard. Like, come on. Belongs to Todd Howard. The Short King. 16 times the detail. And it was true. It was 16 times the detail. He wasn't lying. So much detail. Get the scar to look right. Oh, I'm just gonna redo it. I might just try to make it look more proper instead of just like a scribble on the face. I want to color it, but we'll see when that comes. What do you mean sus? What do you mean? So Todd is he's the God Emperor Todd. I'm good at lying. He loves Skyrim. Is it? He's owned Skyrim his whole life. Come on, man. Yeah, it belongs to the Todd Howard. Exactly. Uh-huh. The line in the game, they say it all the time. Go up to an NPC, and they go, I took an arrow to the knee, but Todd Howard was there for me. I like a tear swells up in my eye every time. Great line delivery and everything. I'm like, man, this was gaming. More like Todd Coward. Got him. My friend was actually playing, what you call it? Starfield the other day. They said they were like doing like New Game Plus in the game, which me as a big Bethesda fan knows that like those Bethesda RPGs usually don't have New Game Plus modes. It's usually you play through the game and then that's it. There's no New Game Plus and running through the game again. So it's a new thing that they added with Starfield. It's got New Game Plus. Todd Howard does have wares if you have coin. When you go into the brothel, he says that. He's just in. Todd Howard's in the brothel. He sells you the skooma. He gives you the option to buy skooma. Mark, I would never lie. I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. And Oblivion. I'm a fan of every game and every franchise, and you can't prove otherwise. I've played all of them. Alright, let's find our farmer boy. Need to get the hairstyle right. So I'm gonna put this over here. Not that one. Very hyper realistic version of them. Imagine if I worked for a YouTuber doing thumbnails. That'd be wild, right? Yeah, I know about the skooma. Big skooma fan. Every time I played the game, I took skooma. That's how much of a fan I was. I was hitting the skooma left and right. No one could stop me. I was all skoomed up. I was skoomified, as the kids like to say. Oh, excuse me. I gotta grab my phone again. I apologize for the yawn to the mic. Oh, okay, because I keep not focusing. I am a controversial figure in the Skyrim community as well as the Oblivion community. They don't really like me over there. The Fallout community just ignores me. But they all know I'm right. They all know I'm the biggest fan. I played all their games. Did all their things. They try to disown me, but they can't. It's impossible. I'm upset. I gotta play Marvel Rivals again later. I've been like grinding for this stupid Wolverine skin. I don't even play Wolverine. I don't know why I want that skin so bad. He looks very nice in it though. And so I gotta like play Marvel Rivals and just get dumpstered on for like 5 hours because I'm garbage at the game. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, I'm doing something on my phone. Which is the best Fallout? That's easy. 76. Because it has the bigger number, so that means it's better. I keep. What the hell am I doing? You see my Monster Hunter wardrobe? Have you? You've not been in my Monster Hunter closet. Fashion? It's not. It's not that I'm addicted to fashion. There's not really much to do like at endgame Monster Hunter. Like there's only so many times you can like hunt the same monster, you know. So especially when you've like done everything else. Like if there's still content to do, then yeah, you can like entertain yourself by like doing like quests and stuff, doing the story. But like I finished the story. I've done all the hunts. Right now I'm like doing crown hunting. Whenever I play Monster Hunter, I just do crown hunting. Because that's the last thing I need to do to finish up all the achievements. But like outside of that, there's nothing until Capcom adds more content for us to do. So new hunts and stuff. So I'm locked into just getting clothing options. And to be fair, there's a lot of like better default clothing options than there was in World. I feel like we were kind of starved for quite some time in Monster Hunter World. It took them a while to like get some like really decent looking armor sets out. And by decent looking, I mean like ones that worked with my particular fashion sense. Like ones that I liked. There's also no rainbow option. That's something that I just remembered. I didn't show it the last time I played, but like in Monster Hunter Wilds, just like in Worlds, you can color your armor to whatever you want. Like you can change the colors and stuff. But in World, if you did like all the side quests, like in the base game, there's like a certain number of side quests. If you did all of them, you would unlock a rainbow option for colored clothes. So like when you went to go change the color of your clothes, you could pick a rainbow option and it would just cycle through the colors on your armor. And they just did not bring that back in Wilds. Maybe they'll bring it back later, but it's not in Wilds now. I think it was also in Rise. But you had to do something slightly different to get it, if I remember correctly. But Wilds, it's not in there and it makes me kind of sad. Bring back the rainbow. Because I think Evie would probably really like. Just the rainbow option. We were robbed of good customization. But visually the armor's there's a lot of like really good options, especially like some of the newer monster armor sets that they've added. I'm not gonna complain about that. Where's the hat? I don't know what layer the hat's on. It's in my way, it's blocking me. What am I hearing? Oh, that's the music. I was like, what is that? Spooking me. There... We can change the tunes to something else, I guess. Stop right there, criminal stop. What the hell's the music one? There it is. Oh, this is a different thingy. I don't even know what this is. Like a completely different music thing that I did not pick. I did not pick that one. So that means the other one that I was listening to finished. That makes sense. Looks like and that poll obviously is the one that wins. Of course, obviously. Do that. Bop, 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 bop. Simmer. So I said I'm not gonna do the fancy hat. I think it might be too much. Well, you know what? Actually, I will do the fancy hat. Screw it. I'll take. Thank you. Oh, get the fancy hat. I could accept this. Just kind of eyeballing it. I'm not really. It doesn't matter that much. I don't think I'm gonna be bullied for not doing the hat accurately. Get close enough, it'll be fine. Every time I hear this music, it makes me want to play like a farming sim. It gives off such like Harvest Moon vibes. Hey, Shira. Just, I'm working on a thumbnail. I'm trying to get this hat to be close enough. Just put enough effort in so it looks like I did a correct thing, kind of. But just don't look at it too hard and don't think about it. Tiny triangles. That is the. I need to separate that. Same folder. It's gotta it's gotta match Filthy Frank. I did my best. This is the. So that's the hat. That goes above the hair. You understand. You understand my plight. Yeah. I think that's good enough, right? Quick refresher.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Face, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's done. Head locked in. So locked. It's locked. Might check it out. little bit. This reminds me of like an old like GIF meme. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know what anime this is from, but anime enjoyers will probably be able to scope it out. This face. That's the vibe I was kind of getting. But it's like an animated GIF thing. I can't show it through goddamn thingamabob clip studio. I don't know what anime it's from. It's just, probably a comedy. But yeah, this face. Body. I'm gonna scribble the body real quick. I'm gonna try not to put as much detail into that. I That's not my thought. It's just regular. Okay. Why do his butt like that? Oh, just gonna fix it. It's a bit out there. It doesn't need to be like that. I could tone it down a little bit. You just got a lot of junk in the trunk, right? Yeah. Massive derriere. 5? Really? Very thick 5. It says it's fucked. Gonna complain. Picture how this would look in my mind. So I don't know how this would sit on the body. Like that, maybe? I'm not sure. I think something like that. On. I tried to like stay kind of close to the outfit that Sakuna wears, but I changed it a little bit and mixed it with another character's outfit from the game because I liked how his like yukata looked. I preferred his over her outfit, so it's like a mixture of both of theirs. Oh, dude, that's a different layer. It's a different layer, you dummy. I remember if he's wearing shoes. I'm gonna say no. Okay, here's the hard part. I'm drawing toes. People struggle with fingers. I'm a toe struggler. I always have to look at references when I'm drawing feet because I can never like draw them exactly how I want them to look. So I always have to like go and look back at references. I'm gonna try to eyeball it, and by eyeball it, just like from like memory of how I want it to look. There's a chance it might not look good. It's not that bad. It's fine, it's passable. Focal point's not the foot anyway. I've seen worse. I've seen feet that look like this. Hold on, let me like this. so if I can do this, I should be able to get away with it. If people can get away with this, I get away with this. So it's legally allowed. Oops. Nice, this a little bit. Trying to get the little ankle joint. So something wild that I saw. I don't want to say it was wild, but like I remember just like listening to music early in the morning yesterday because I was like still working, and sometimes I'll just put on some music to listen to. And I ended up listening to, I want to say it was Stacy's mom. And I was like, man, I remember this song. I remember seeing this song on like MTV back in the day. And I'm like, where did I like my mind was like, they showed this on MTV, but it wasn't the like the band that does the song. It was like a video game thing. But I was like, what memory is my mind conjuring? Or is it just like a false memory that I just made up? So I went scouring through the internet. By scouring, I mean I searched it up and I found it in like 10 seconds. And it was essentially like some show on MTV where they would like take music videos and recreate them in video games. So like the Stacy's mom thing that I was thinking of did actually happen as a game, as a music video. And it was like The Sims, I think it was either The Sims or The Sims 2. And they just like changed all the characters with like in-game like models from The Sims 2 and they like rig the models to do all the animations and stuff. It was pretty good for its time. Like nowadays, any kid with like a slight bit of knowledge can do that on his own. But like back then, that was like on like cable television. Wasn't like like the norm that it is today. It was just like a blast from the past watching it. What'd you miss? Nothing. I'm just here scribbling and rambling about stuff. You didn't miss nothing. You didn't miss a thing, man. I did mean to ask, in the future if you wanna throw down a bro down, and by that I mean if you wanna play some games, you should definitely hit me up. You add me on Steam. We'll play some Monster Hunter or something. The neck. I don't know the next time I'm gonna play, but hey, I thought it would be a good idea since you were playing it so aggressively the other day. Definitely is a fun game. I mean, you didn't need them. You wanted them. There's a difference. You didn't need them. That's also true. To recall you saying you were not able to play until like very, very late. I think Evie was in the same boat. Like she didn't really get to do the event stuff until like the last stream that she did of Monster Hunter. That's because she didn't unlock the ability to even do them until the last stream. So you have to like get a certain hunter rank in game. Yeah, bring the booty down. Oh my god, stop. I'm trying to run it back a little bit. My anatomy? No, 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 no. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. It's gotten better over the years, but it's still kind of garbage. I think I might do that, but got that. Oh, that's probably the other leg. I was like, what the hell this? Why this here? Who put this here? I didn't put it here. What the hell? Who put that? Who put that? Sleep. I bet. I'm kind of lazy with it, but it's not that important. Colored another time. Oops. Fix. So now I gotta. I'll have to do it later. Because I don't remember the exact layout. I don't feel like looking it up right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I mean, it's good. It's good where it's at now. Just happy I finally made progress on my thumbnail. I've been wanting to play this game for the longest. I've just been so lazy with the thumbnail and the avatar. Been taking my sweet time not getting it done. Because I keep telling myself I'm not gonna play it until the avatar is done. And the avatar is like kinda done. We still got like the other one to do. This one's done, but we gotta do this one. I just haven't like taken the time to do that. Oh, I might do it later. Oh, I forgot. Alright, let's maybe roll into one other thing and then I might call it quits because I really want to get something to eat. I want to troll myself similar to last time where I don't eat anything. Let's do a fun one. do that other Eevee thing that I have. Just have it. Where is it at? No, that's the wrong folder, my dummy. This one. This folder. I might use... brush I used. So I'm gonna have to... compensate pretty hard. Oh, I never showed you guys this one. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was like about to roll right into it. I completely forgot I never shared this one. So this is Subnautica. And the idea is Eevee is driving in Subnautica and she's killed all these fish. And there's the I don't remember what these things are called. I'm a huge fan of Subnautica, by the way. Don't remember what these things are called. I was gonna draw this thing as like the police. He's gonna have like a little police hat on. He's gonna be knocking on the window, and Eevee's like frantically looking for her ID. That was gonna be the joke. That was my idea. No. Give that back. Take that out. No, honestly, that could all just be background. I don't want to use a different brush than I did last time, but I have to like mess around with different brushes. This one. The tip of the brush on that one was flat.
Nah.
Yeah, use the marker. Kind of looks similar. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use this guy. Not that thickness. I don't remember what she was wearing. I think she was wearing like the holiday shirt thingy. I should have a reference for it, I think. But knowing my luck, I probably didn't take any just
Take the images.
Oh, thank you, Shiro. Did you see my other one? My baby Colt one? That one's almost done. I just need to color it at this point. I just haven't taken the time to do that yet. Very slow with my stupid ideas. I was also doing a Resident Evil one, but like that one didn't go anywhere. I might just scrap that one and do a different Resident Evil one, because I don't like how the one I was doing came out. So I might just scrap it completely and just attempt a different one. Because I had multiple like Resident Evil ideas, and Evie kind of reminded me of some of them earlier during her stream. I drew the hair. This as a reference when I was drawing her hair the other day. These are from the VOD? Okay. 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 Did her eyes before? Oh, I drew a completely different kind of eye. That's not helpful. Okay, forget it. Forget it. I'll wing it. I should have references for Eevee, but I'm like... I'm taking the chance. I'm looking for the references. He's just a baby. You can't judge him. Only a little baby. There we go. I have Subnautica. Oops. Screenshot. What? It was in the chat that day when I took the screenshot. It's me. And Simon's in there. And Pigeon's in there. Mithrax is in there. Let's see. We're all vibing. I should start taking the screenshots when I think of the ideas, like I did with this one. The reason why I have that as an object, because I remembered, and then I took the screenshot. But there have been times where I've thought of something and just kind of forgot about it. Like I'll be like, oh, that's a really good idea, and then I completely forget. I didn't forget about the frog though. We're doing the frog. The frog's happening. We voted on it. Evie's gonna kick a frog so hard it's gonna blow a moon up, and I'm gonna draw that. It's gonna look amazing. She's gonna look really angry. She's gotta look like super pissed off. Just like ultra mad. She just hates frogs. Some veins there too to show the rage. She's just like, why is this frog next to me? Why is the frog here? Yeah, that's gonna be the vibe. And the frog's just gonna be chilling. He's gonna be there minding his own business. He's gonna be chilling. He's just gonna kick him, and he's gonna blow a moon up. So that's my idea. And now I can't get it out of my head. So it's gonna happen. Because like before I was just like, oh, I'll just have her like next to a frog or something, but I put too much thought process into it now. It has to happen now. He has to punt the frog straight to the moon. Okay, where's the? I did all this just to find a reference for her eyelashes, and I kind of forgot about it. It's kind of like that. Nothing super fancy. Yeah, we all know that Evie secretly despises frogs. They're her worst enemy. See, I just got another idea. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. It's gonna be this. I have to jot it down. I'm gonna forget about it. I gotta do it now. Hold up. This is 10 out of 10 idea. It's gonna be same thought process, right? Evie's gonna be here. She's gonna be happy like in the other one. But the difference here, she's gonna be dressed like Jill from Resident Evil. This is a Resident Evil themed one. Resident Evil remake. She's gonna be happy, but like Jill. But she's gonna have like a little gun. I don't know what gun we're gonna get her. Maybe just a pistol. She's gonna be holding the pistol. All happy, and then as you can see, I'm just gonna put rib because I'm too lazy to write the whole thing. It's gonna be frog noises. Right. No, we're gonna cut that off. Just so we know, right? Frog noise, and then out of nowhere, there's gonna be a very grumpy looking hunter. I don't remember what hunters look like. Let's just say this is a hunter. That's kind of what they look like. They're like buff, right? They got like hunters actually aren't frogs. This is just it's just me having fun. I call them frogs. They're just reptiles. There are amphibious hunters, but not the one in Resident Evil 1. So the amphibious hunters are like frogs. But these guys are more like reptiles. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be like right? And then Evie's gonna be the same thought process. I'm gonna draw it exactly the same. So I'll probably just reuse the same thing, but just change her outfit. So she's gonna. Why am I redrawing it? I'm being stupid. I could literally just take it. Look. She's gonna be very mad at this hunter. She's gonna be like, why is this hunter behind me causing problems? Right. And then she's not gonna kick it to the moon. The hunter This is so dumb. Hunter. I need a bigger brush. Hunter's gonna be there, right? But Evie is gonna get behind the hunter, right? Get him in a belly to back grab, right? And the hunter's gonna be like, what the hell is going on with it? Evie's gonna grab him, she's gonna lock. She's gonna be locked in. And we're gonna have like a little lock. It's gonna be like, she's locked in. And the hunter's gonna be like, what? Looks like a shopping bag. Look, I'll try again. Locked in. The hunter's still gonna be like, what? What's happening? And then Evie's gonna take flight into the air. I'm running out of space here. Just bear with me. Hold on. I gotta put these in like thingy. Stop. There we go. Sweet. Oops. Space. He's gonna take flight. German suplex. I'll probably like figure out how I want to angle it. I don't know how I want to angle it yet, but it's gonna be a sick German suplex. And the hunter's gonna be like screaming. It's gonna be like, ah! Tears flying out of his eyes because Evie's about to destroy him. Like leaps into the sky. German suplex. Such a bad script. and then obviously the final, just like a KO'd hunter. Just destroyed in the ground. German suplex style from Evie. Obviously, this is all fanfic, because if this was really a situation in Resident Evil, Evie would have been like attacked 4 times before she got one shot off. But this is if Evie was like a cool badass, just like Jill. But it's gonna like I'm gonna make it more extravagant. Maybe it'll like blow up. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's a good idea. This oh jeez, ooh jeez. Okay, so again, running out of space here. Oh, it's up a little bit. So like after the suplex hits, right? Spencer Mansion will be there. I'm gonna do like a crude image of Spencer Mansion. I'm not great with drawn buildings, so like Spencer Mansion's gonna look like ass when I actually make this look good. Spencer Mansion's gonna just be there's gonna be like a shot at Spencer Mansion. Maybe I'll just take a random image. Like I won't draw it. I'll just take an image from the game of Spencer Mansion, and then it'll be Spencer Mansion just blowing up from the explosion of the suplex. And that's my story. There you go. That's my weird, like, stupid story that I'm gonna do for this Resident Evil thing. I'm gonna try to set it up the same way I'm doing the Monster Hunter one, so they kind of flow together. So she's gonna be chilling. Frog gonna show up. She's gonna suplex it. It's gonna blow up the mansion. And then this one, she's gonna be chilling. Frog shows up. She's gonna kick it so hard, it's gonna fly to the moon, blow up the moon. She's gonna look triumphant. I gotta have her looking like this in the Resident Evil one too. Oh, Cheryl left. God damn it, Shira. Okay. There's a high chance I might not be here before he comes back. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming. I need to get something to eat. But there we go. We got two frog ideas. The third one can be Detective Frog, and she just kicks the frog. I don't know. I don't remember any frog violence coming through when she played that game. I could be wrong. There might have been some frog violence there. I brought it up earlier, but I gotta play it for my stupid Wolverine skin. That I'll probably never see because I don't play Wolverine. Let's... That's probably done. Flowers are gonna be awful, though. I'm not gonna have a fun time when I'm coloring this. Not gonna worry about coloring it tonight. I'm not in a coloring mode. I'm just trying to make progress in some personal art, and then once I've like made the progress I'm satisfied with, I will go back to work. I'll probably get something to eat first because I'm starving, man. I haven't eaten all day. I like 5 cookies and like 2 bananas. I'm living on like a like a weird like hunter-gatherer diet when I fail to get any like I fail to get a good hunt. So I'm just eating fruits and berries and shit. I blame my my terrible sleep cycle that I'm going through right now. I'll wake up at like a weird time and then I don't want to eat because I'm like, man, I don't like eating at this time. I'll eat later, and then later comes and I just don't eat. That's what keeps happening to me. That's happened to me like 2 days in a row now. That might be too high. Should have done this on a different layer. Let's just do that layer. We'll come back to that. Isn't that long? I think I might be doing it on the sleeves. I'm just kind of used to it. There's some days where I just don't eat. I've gone like multiple days not eating, and I'm just like completely fine. Like, sometimes I just don't want to eat. I'm gonna picture how this would look in my head. Do a different layer to make my life easier. time. Story time. All right, Cat. You have a good night. I will hopefully be gone before you come back. If I'm smart, I won't be here. Not very smart though. Such a specific perspective that I chose. And now I'm gonna have to fight with myself to get it to work properly. It's like, why does that look so different? Helps if I use the right brush when I'm drawing. This color to be like up a bit. Might be a bit much. Oops. This hand needs to be connected to the arm, some way, shape, or form. I don't remember what the steering wheel looks like in this game. I think I might have looked at a reference, but I want to say I probably just winged it. So I'm going to assume this steering wheel is not 100% accurate to the game steering wheel. I tend to try to get references as accurate as I can. But this one we might just throw in the towel for. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, it's a steering wheel. An inaccurate steering wheel. That looks nothing like the Subnautica steering wheel, is what the fans would say. Subnautica fans. Okay. So it's like a finger, kind of like bending in that direction. Originally, I was gonna have it like this be like a separate part of the, like this would be like the hand being closer to the. I don't know. Yeah, I could still do that. Take it though. Yeah, hiccups. Hiccups. That's the word that I wanted. I can speak English, I swear. I promise. It is my first and second language. Very close third as well, but I'm trying to squeeze Japanese in there, so hopefully in enough time I'll be able to say Japanese is my third most most known language. Right now it's fourth. I'll redraw that whole thing because I feel like it's 'Is that where the buttons be on? Oh, I can't see it in the image. I have no idea. I do that like that. Eight? I just hopped up on something. The hell? Somebody's gotta approve me. It's gotta happen. I need to get back to my studies for it. Though I haven't like really dedicated a huge amount of time to it lately. But there was a point where I was like practicing reading, practicing writing. I just haven't had time to do it. But I'm hoping one day I'll get back to it. It's all things. Let's just finish up Eevee and then maybe run away. Away with our heads held up high. Do like extra strands of hair when I'm done. I might change it, I don't know. I forgot the little dealy boppers right here. The little antennas so she can like communicate with the mothership. No. I always wanted to go to Japan, but I like my mindset has always been like I want to learn the language before I go. It's probably like the worst the worst way to do it. I'll probably never go there. If that's the case with how I dedicate myself to things. But I wanna like my mindset is like going there on my own and like not really having anybody like need to have like a guide or anything like that. Like I want to be able to like go places and read things without having someone like I'd be like, hey, can you like tell me what this says? I can't read this. So my friend has gone multiple times though, but he just goes there to like I guess as a tourist. He just like does the touristy stuff. But I kind of want to just go as like a like I want to like explore Japan and go places that like most people tend not to go. Just like take it in. But who knows? I may never do that. Oh my luck, I may never do that. Yeah, that's a thing too that you can do. But I want to learn. I want to learn. Mm. That's usually the vibe. I had like some grammar textbooks for Japanese that like teach you all the stuff, all the words and whatnot. All the characters and the different contexts for whatever you're trying to say and but it's also I can't even speak. It requires practice on oh, it requires practice on other people. So that's like the hard part. Is like okay, I'm like trying to learn this language, but you also have to like communicate with with other people who speak the language, so you can kind of like comprehend how conversations are supposed to go. Oops. Why are you typing A? Is that all the knowledge you have like contained since using Duo? I was like, that's all I remember. I got the A. You gotta communicate with people. You know, yeah. Problem is, I don't know any Japanese people who speak the language, so it's kind of hard to like bounce conversations off one another. One of the things I wanted to do was like maybe hire a tutor to like work with, but I never got around to doing that. And like the scheduling would be so painful because like if I get a tutor, I want it to be someone who actually is like a Japanese native. And if they're Japanese native living in Japan, time zones are reverse for where I am to where they are. So it's nighttime here, it's morning there, and it's just that I don't know how that would vibe. Swirls look a little bit more messy, but it's fine for what I was aiming. Like for the most part, I can like from the little that I learned, I can read most things, but like a lot of it I don't understand. Kanji in general, I'm just like super not knowledgeable on at all. Like if you show me kanji characters, I'm just gonna be like, what's that? I don't know what that is. But if it's hiragana or katakana, I can read it for the most part. But just because I can read it doesn't mean I like understand the word. Like I'll be able to read it and just be like, I don't know what that word is, but I can comprehend it, knowing like how to like the letters and what they say. It's like somebody like learning English for the first time. It's like, oh, I could look at that and say that, but like I don't know what that means. So that's the kind of stance that I have with it right now. I could just change the brush line, but I'm just gonna. What's this? Save it. Yeah, the Japanese keyboard, but you don't know how to use it? Oh, that's a struggle. I can kind of use mine. Because there was a point where I was like practicing typing as well. It's still a little finicky. Let me see. I also have to use what you call it? Oh, that's not the right thing. Nope, that's not it either. That's this. There you go. Bring that back. Yeah, I can't see it. I gotta use a different font. This. Chiron. I can change it to katakana, but I don't remember how to do that. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'll change it back. There we go. Need to plug it up my charger. I think Eevee is complete for what this piece is supposed to be. We got all this background garbage. Everything else should be fine. It's this dude that I have to work more on because I only messed with it like a tiny bit, and I didn't really like finish him. He's gonna be there. He's gonna have like a little ticket book. Ready to give Eevee a ticket. That's the vibe I was going with. I don't know why I called this Welcome to Family. Did I draw something else in here? One. I need to color these. Really bad. Oh, that was me trying to. I was trying to like figure out different angles. This was the Resident Evil thing I originally wanted to do. There was two. There was one with Jack, and then there was one with Marguerite. And this was the Jack one that I was gonna do, and I never got around to it. I can still do it. I just have to find a really good picture of Jack. So I might do that too. Yeah. Yeah. That could be a good idea. So that's still in there. I won't forget about it. I'll forget about it. I'm super gonna forget about it. I've already forgotten about it. It's already out of my mind. This got so much ideas to put forth. We got this. We got the frog one. The frog one's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get to that one. Gotta make sure I finish. Well, first I want to finish this one, and then I'm gonna do the this one, and then maybe I'll try to do the Resident Evil one, and then I'll do the frog one. Outside of that, still got my boy. I've been meaning to. I feel like I should stop. I'm getting too overly aggressive with some of these. I don't know what any of that means, but I will say thank you. Art terms have always gone over my head. I'm so tempted. You know what? I'll just scribble it. I'll scribble it real quick. We'll keep it the same size as this one, so I'll just use this. It's over here, so I don't have to keep tabbing back and forth. Just gotta finish my Monster Hunter avatar, but that's like a future endeavor. Not too worried about that. Oh, I always like it when poses are fun. I've been drawing for a really long time, and like a lot of my art back in the day used to just be like, here's the character, they're posed, and it used to be it would always be like a 3/4 type of angle thing, so they'd be standing there and maybe they'd have their hands on their hips or whatever. And then eventually I just started like trying to transition away from that to do more dynamic poses. Whenever I'm like doing new art, I always try to look for interesting poses instead of just doing like all the basic ones that I used to do. And there's like this one piece of information that I remember seeing on a YouTube video. I don't remember the name of the video. But it was basically an artist discussing and showing like Japanese artists. So didn't understand them at the time. Luckily YouTube has English translation, so there was English text for me to read. But he was basically talking about how to take a boring pose and make it into like an interesting pose. So like a character that's like standing like this. Let's say they're just standing like that. They're just like that. They're just chilling. And he'd be like, oh, you could make it interesting, but you'd use like a different, like a curve to the body. So it'd be like you do something like this. Like there's ways to do it, but something like that, and it'd be like the same thing, but like there's like a, instead of having the body just kind of stand stationary. But I try my best. I also use this is the thing that you were talking about when you were doing your art stream, and I was asking which version you had. One thing you can do is like use poses from the 3D thing. These are pretty good. Especially if you're not good at like getting the angle correct for some perspectives. I want to erase this. Get out of here. So like, let's say I don't know. I like this one. This is called a model pose. This is what they call it in the program. So you got your fancy model pose. You just take that, you throw it in there, and then like add a fun angle to it. Maybe like top down. I like low angle shots, so a lot of the time I'll do like low angles. You can like mess with the perspective, so it like stretches a little bit. fun. And I find stuff like that pretty fun. Like the 3D aspect of this program is pretty useful. I've used it so many times just for like posing. Like there were times where I'm just like, man, I really like I'm trying to do the hand in a very specific way and I just can't get it right. And I'll just like grab like I'll throw the 3D model and I'll just grab the hand and just like move the fingers exactly how I want it and put it where I'm like trying to draw. And I just trace over the hand. And just like, oh, that's perfect. Don't know what I did to the fingers, but it's like a DJ record. My avatar's a DJ. Stop doing that before I crash the program. Okay, where'd the little guy go? Oh, he's over there. I moved him. I'm just gonna do a quick scribble. And then I'll figure out what to do with it later. Because I did want to... Just stupid. I'll probably tweak this a bit more to make it more unique, but just trying to get like the default mind idea. And then instead of a mug, it'll be like a shaker cup. This looks very suggestive. Don't think about it that way though. It's supposed to be a shaker cup. Okay. Made it a bit too big, but like by that I mean like the cup is too thick for the hand. Either I gotta make the hand bigger or the cup smaller. I think I might make the hand bigger. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. More sense. What happened there? Oh, I have it set the wrong option. Be drawn better, but this is just to get the point across. Get my shops. He's gonna look very angry doing it. Because I gotta look grumpy at all times. I can't look happy at all. It's not allowed. He's gonna... bags under his eyes, but he's gonna be like tired looking. Strength. Changing the brush size. That's about annoying. That's my idea. I gotta make it look better. Make it look more like my dude, but that's the idea that I'm going for. I might even look up some references to like help me build that idea a bit better. Because there might be a better like chugging caffeine related like emoji somewhere else that I might like more, but that's the idea. I'm gonna save that. Slip that in my personal folder. We will call it chug. Chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug, that's what I'm going with. I'm going with chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug. Why falls back so much? Maybe it's from my end, because my internet's not too hot, so sometimes the stream like kind of cuts out or whatever. I think we're done. I really need to take time to do this. I might just do this on my own time. I don't know if I should hold off doing it on stream because I would like to try to play this game this month. There's a ton of farming games coming out, and I kind of want to have this done before those farming games come out. I might do a second hat that's like a regular like farmer's hat, like a regular like rice farmer hat, or not a rice farmer, just like a farmer's hat, something. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely need to work on that because I want that done. But this looks great. I'm gonna send this to people and see what they say. See what their response is when I send this to them. Oh, brother. Send it just like this. No context. I do this all the time. I'll just scribble a random thing and I'll just send it to people with no context. I stopped deciding to being such a powerful artist. What got me to start streaming? Specifically today or just in general? Because in general it was just like there was kind of just the next level past doing YouTube videos. Because I used to do like Let's Plays and stuff back in the day. You can still find them on my channel. They're all still there. Old Let's Plays I used to do when I was younger. And then one day like a thing called streaming showed up and I was like, hey, sure, let me check that out. And I remember playing like Left 4 Dead 2 on the Xbox 360 with my like crappy laptop that I got for like school when I was younger. So it was really, really awful at streaming. My streams were like probably like sub 480p. But this was like super, super early in streaming. Like this was when like streaming was just taking off. This was before Twitch even existed. And I used to stream. I actually had like I don't want to say it was like a huge following. It was like a small community of people on Twitch, but this was like early Twitch. But before then, I was streaming on Justin.tv because that was Twitch before Twitch became Twitch, and I used to stream there. Played a lot of stuff. had a lot of fun, met some nice people, and then one day I just kind of stopped streaming. I just got too busy, or just didn't really want to do it. The drive was lost, and I would, ever since then, I would like stream from time to time. I'd play a random game or stream art, and as of late, it's more so just been Eevee that has gotten me back into streaming. At least streaming on a more like regular basis. Because like seeing her like stream and play games, that makes me like want to stream and play games. It's like stuff like that, because that's kind of how it was when I was younger too. Like I'd see other people like stream and play games, and I'd be like, man, I want to stream and play games. That's fun. It's fun. It's like my mindset is it's fun to share your experiences with others. I like the idea of like playing a game, and people are just kind of there with you playing the game. So that's always been like a strong like feeling for me when it came to streaming. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I started streaming. That's why I still kind of stream, even though like most of the time I don't really do anything. I'll just play whatever. I've been trying to be more scheduled with what I play and how I play things, similar to how Evie did. Like again, Evie's like kind of an inspiration for me, because she's like I've never like really thought of like, hey, maybe you should do a schedule and like schedule when you play games and stuff. I'm still not there yet, because I'm a very like what's the word? I'm a very unorthodox type of person. So when I do stream, sometimes it'll be random. Like sometimes I'll just stream like 2 in the morning. Sometimes I'll stream 3 in the afternoon. Sometimes I won't stream for weeks. Sometimes I'll stream every day in a whole month. Sometimes I won't stream for months. There've been times where I haven't streamed for like a year, 2 years, stuff like that. So like, and it's no reason other than just like I'm just not, I just don't want it. But again, Evie kind of gives me that kind of the mentality to like set up a schedule and do this and do that, and like the little like the commands and stuff that she does on the stream. I find those like, and it's like, it's not like she's the first person to do stuff like that, but like I don't really watch streamers that often, if not at all. I think there's like only like one other streamer that I watch, and he like does speed runs of like Resident Evil and stuff. And I don't even really watch him when he's live. I watch like VODs of his stuff. So Evie, when I said the other day like Evie's like the only person I really watch like via streams, I'm not lying about that. Like she's like the only person I watch like live, and maybe you, but you just started, and I'm your #1 fan, so I have to be there for you. And Ryan, and that's about it. So. Yeah, that's how it is. Just kind of have to keep hitting the ground and seeing where it gets you. Responses I'm getting for this. My friends play Minecraft now. You piece of. What's your thing say? I'm like sharing it with people. I'm hoping they like it. But yeah, I think we're done for now. Need to color this. I'll probably do that in the future. Some of the lines need to be cleaned up on the knee right there. I can see it from here. I'm not gonna bother with it now. Really need to grab a meal. Yeah, I was saying earlier, if you want to play some games, hit me up. You add me on Steam. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Alright, well, I might as well just go to the Steam thing then. I meant to click on the ending soon one, but I'm dumb. You add me on Steam if you want. There's my fancy profile. That's me. If you want to look me up, it's Masamaki, the little French dude. You'll recognize him. We could play some games. We could play Monster Hunter. We could play anything. I got tons of games. I'm full of games that I don't play. Look at all these games. Look. It just keeps going. I like 99% of them never played. Don't even know what they are. Never heard of them. But yeah, we could definitely play some Monster Hunter. We could play. I wouldn't recommend Marvel Rivals. I suck at that game. I'm garbage at it, so I wouldn't ask me to play that. But yeah. Yeah, feel free to hit me up. Yeah, it does. I agree with you. It can be intimidating. I think when I first started out, but this was more so like YouTube, and less so streaming, because like by the time when I started the streaming, I was already like into the YouTube thing, and I already did like a few like playthroughs and stuff, so I was kind of used to talking in front of people when I played games and stuff. It didn't feel awkward for me at that point. So definitely by the time I got to the streaming aspect, I was kind of already like locked in and comfortable with how I like did things in games and stuff. I wasn't really nervous or anything like that. And even back then, like when I did like Let's Plays and stuff, even in my first Let's Play, I wasn't really nervous either. But I feel like I was a bit more awkward. I'm a lot more like laid back and natural with how I like play games and stuff now. I locked in. Evie's not gonna be here for like the next 2 days. What are we gonna do? He's gonna be gone. So, tower defense? It is tower defense. Do it long enough, you'll get used to it. I can guarantee that. I'm telling you, man. Give it enough time. Locking yourself, you're gonna be able to easily communicate with your audience. But as for like what we're gonna do, I don't know. If you stream, I'll probably be there. I'll probably watch you stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream again. Probably like the next day or two. Again, this is like the lack of the schedule thing going on. I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. A lot of my streaming is just impromptu. Like one day I'll wake up and just be like, you know what, I'm gonna stream today. And then the next day I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to stream today. Yeah, sure. If you stream, I'll definitely be there. I am also. I've been saying it all day, but like I'm a huge fan of all games. Number one fan of every game. So when you play Alien Isolation, I will most likely be there, and I will be the biggest fan, most knowledgeable fan. I'll know everything about that game. Know where all the aliens come from, all the lore. Ripley. I huge fan of the movies too. I've seen all of them. Huge Alien. I love Alien. I love Aliens. I love Alien versus Predator. I love Prometheum. Prometheum. That's not right. Prometheus. The other one. There's another one in there. I like that one too. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. 10 out of 10. You've never seen someone so into Alien as a franchise outside of me. I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm just. It comes with the territory, man. You've been on this planet as long as me. Got to know everything, you know. I'm like a wise old sage, but instead of like worthwhile knowledge, it's video games. Ooh, okay. Just go through the Steam store. Seeing if there's any cool games on sale for me to buy and never play. I'm knowledgeable of everything. Yeah, this. I just remembered I still have this. Hold up. I need to dedicate a button to that. I can. I just haven't gotten around to setting it up. But I can do it right now. What rip? Meow. Oh, did I not label it? I didn't. Hold on. I gotta give it a name first, so it's not gonna work. What's Beyblade? Not how you spell Beyblade, but that's how I'm doing it. Alright, it should work now. If I hit the button. Okay, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Easy claps. So stupid. I used to have a bunch of these, but I like disabled all of them because I was using my stream deck for something more important. Uh, does this one still work? There's a few in there that don't play anymore because I like hid them. There should be a folder of. Did I delete that? Oh, I think I deleted that folder. Oh no, it's still there. It's still there. Don't know why I have that. Just like some random DSP thing. It's this so dumb. I have another one in there, but it doesn't work for some reason. I might have it hidden. What is it called? Um, does this one still work? What a stupid anime. What is it? Let me be dim. Have you ever done a karaoke stream? No, I can't sing. My singing is awful. I don't know where this chunky one is. Oh, there it is. It's not disabled. What the hell? Why is it not playing? So stupid. Come on, DSP. That's not cool. That's uncalled for, DSP. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, but I don't like the idea of like singing. Like I'll sing to myself when I like listen to music and work on art, but like I try not to put that on people because it's not good. I'm not good. I don't have the voice for it. Like some people are like bad at singing, but they improve over time because they have like the voice for it. But I just don't have the voice for singing. Have I played Red Dead Redemption? I've played the first one. I've never played Red Dead Redemption 2. I bring up 2 because I had this conversation literally yesterday with someone else. And we were talking about I think we were talking about GTA 6 because the new trailer came out. So we were comparing and discussing like GTA, Red Dead Redemption, stuff like that. I've not played Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't really like Red Dead Redemption 1. And I've never played Red Dead Revolver. So Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't really on my bucket list of things to play. I've kind of like fallen out of love with GTA. So by the time I finished GTA 5 and I saw Red Dead Redemption 2 coming down the line, I was just like, I don't really care. I know they're not like the same franchise or anything like that, but it's just like it's kind of the same like the same vibe, you know? And I didn't really like the first game. So I was like, okay, if I didn't like the first one, I don't see why I'd like the second one. I did the same thing with Assassin's Creed, and people yell at me for this because I played Assassin's Creed 1. I was like, I fucking hate this. I want nothing to do with this anymore. And Assassin's Creed 2 came out, and everybody says that's the best one, but I'm just like, you can't sell me on the second one if I didn't enjoy the first one. That's my mindset. Like I hated the first one, so you can't. There's no way you're gonna be able to sell me on the second one. I'm not gonna be able to like lock in and enjoy that second one because I despise the first one. Hold on, I gotta find a video for someone because they're confused as to what I even sent them, and I thought it was like painfully obvious. Kingdom Hearts 1, and then didn't play. I haven't played any of the Kingdom Hearts games in all honesty. I think they all fucking suck. I'm a massive Square Enix hater. I hate all their games. Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Tomb Raider. I don't think they own Tomb Raider anymore, but like when they did own Tomb Raider. But you don't have a choice but to respect it. That's just how it be. I'm personally just like a man. I don't really care. I don't really care about Square Enix. But they've kind of dropped the ball with Final Fantasy as of late. In Kingdom Hearts, I heard Kingdom Hearts 3 was probably like the worst one I've seen people say, but I remember that had more so to do with like Disney influence than anything else. Like a lot of the Final Fantasy influence was just straight up not in the game, and it was because of Disney. Disney basically, I guess, strong-armed Square Enix into like focusing more on the Disney aspect and less on the Final Fantasy aspect. So that one I've heard within the fandom kind of sort of sucked. And then Kingdom Hearts 4 was supposed to be a thing, and I guess it's still like a future project that they're gonna put out, but they haven't like talked about it in a very long time. So I guess we'll see where they go with that. I personally don't care. Square Enix sucks. They fucking suck. I hate them. Square Enix can eat a bunch of caca poo poo day day because they suck. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. I mean, they don't really have a choice now, but like at that, I feel like once they do that, it'll just be a Final Fantasy game, right? Like the selling point of like Kingdom Hearts is like it's like Final Fantasy mixed with Disney, and they meld together in a weird, interesting way. At least that's how I always saw it. I'm like, oh, that's the selling point, right? You got your interesting Japanese fantasy with like your Western Disney stuff, and they come together to make like a magical world. And you traverse different worlds on like a spaceship to see all the Disney characters. But like if they take the Disney out, it's just gonna be like them showcasing Final Fantasy characters. And then, again, in my mind, that would just be a Final Fantasy game. At that point, you might as well just not even make just Kingdom Hearts 4 and just make a Final Fantasy game. Maybe Final Fantasy sucks. I'll say it forever, and I will keep on saying it. Final Fantasy sucks. Final Fantasy blows. Even the newest ones, even though a lot of people seem to like them. I actually talked to my friend about this, because he's played like the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which is supposed to be like pinnacle Final Fantasy, as the kids like to say. And he played the remake, and I guess he disliked it so much he did not want to play Rebirth. he just refused to like play Rebirth, because I asked him when it came out. I was like, "You gonna pick up Rebirth?" And he was just like, "No." He was like, "No, I don't know." I was like, "Oh, I thought you really liked it." He's like, "No." I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't gonna argue with him because it was like that was a thing he played. I didn't fucking play, so I can't say. But he was basically like, yeah, no, fuck it. I want nothing to do with it. As for a story game to stream, I don't know. Like, I always felt like just play whatever you want to play. I guess. Like, play what interests you. If there's a specific story game that interests you, play that. Maybe there's a franchise that you like. Maybe there's a new installment that came out and you haven't like played it. Maybe stream that. I don't know. That's my mindset when I'm playing games for a stream. My mindset is literally just, oh, here's a game that I'm like interested in. Let me stream it. Like Yakuza, for example. I like the Yakuza games. I think the Yakuza games are fun. Story wise, they got very dark, cool stories, like Japanese drama about like the Japanese mafia and stuff like that. But then there's like silly stuff thrown in between, so they can be like fun, like experiences, whether or not you're focusing on the story or if you're focusing on like the side content. Even though I wasn't actually giving you a recommendation, I basically just did with Yakuza. Like, I'll always say play Yakuza if you've not played Yakuza. Play Zero, have a good time. Jump on Yakuza 0 and have a good time. But like, as for me, I just play whatever game I'm interested in. I'll just play it on stream if I haven't like already played it for myself. Unless it's Yakuza, then I'll play that on stream, regardless of if I played it or not, because I love Yakuza, and Yakuza loves me. In Yakuza, we go way back. Yakuza is my like top franchise. Yeah. I'm very picky with my games. At the top, Yakuza. Without a shadow of a doubt, Yakuza every time. Right next to that, because I don't want to say under that, because like depending on my mood, it could be either or. Right next to that, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's always been a big one for me. I love Monster Hunter. So like if there was a situation where like there's that one like what if scenario. What if you were trapped on an island and you only had like one thing? Like if I was forced to like be on an island and I could only play one game for like the rest of my life, it would just be I'd just pick a Yakuza game. Because they have so much content. You can play those games for hundreds of hours and still have a good time with them. If it was franchise, I'd definitely still say Yakuza. Play all the Yakuza games. Just stuck on an island, I can only play one franchise, it'll be Yakuza. I like Rise over World. I'd personally crucify you, but I've seen a lot of people have the same opinion as you. I just thought Rise was too easy compared to World. Like there's a lot of like stuff that make that game like it simplifies a lot of the combat and makes it easy. But it's the same thing with like currently with Wilds. Like Wilds has turned Monster Hunter and made it even easier. So, and I'm not saying you need to like struggle for the game to feel good. Like you don't have to like crawl and grovel trying to like succeed in Monster Hunter, but like Wilds is definitely like a cakewalk for the most part. I don't think I've come across like a challenge yet. Not to say that there won't be one, because maybe they will implement something that like kind of slaps you, makes you feel like you really have to like fight and earn your win. But like currently where the game is right now, like I haven't had that feeling yet. I remember playing World and getting to, I want to say Kieran, like when Kieran was introduced into the game. I remember that being like like a hurdle for me for a bit, because I'm like, man, this like Curio's like smoking me. What the? But then eventually I like finally passed that hurdle. But even then, it's still like I felt like there were just more situations where the game kind of had like more difficult, challenging hunts that felt rewarding, hunts that didn't last 2 minutes. Because it's like you play Wilds, and most of the hunts are like under 10 minutes. Most of them are under 5 minutes. It just feels like we're bullying the hell out of these monsters. Worlds was my first Monster Hunter. Worlds definitely was a lot of people's first Monster Hunter. But to be fair, like Worlds is probably like one of the easier, like right now that would be Wilds, but like at the time, Worlds was like the most like beginner friendly Monster Hunter to get into compared to older games. Because like the older games were like huge hurdles for a lot of people. But they streamlined so much with Worlds, or yeah, with World they streamlined so much that it made it like kind of. It's why like Monster Hunter World popped off so hard, is because one, it was on mainline consoles again. It wasn't just like dedicated to the Nintendo handheld family. So you could play it on your Xbox, you could play it on your PlayStation, and then they eventually brought it to PC, and you could play it on your PC. And then two, it's because they streamlined it a little bit. And they did the same thing with Rise too. They streamlined it a little bit more. And now with Wilds, they streamlined it a little bit more. Like there's some stuff in Wilds that I'm like, man, I really like that. That was a pretty good thing. I wish they bring that back. Like the Gunlance rocket jump. Like it's nonsensical, but I think it's fun. I think that adds fun to the Gunlance. The Gunlance is like the most powerful weapon in Wilds right now, but like the rocket jump just made Gunlance fun to use. And I kind of wish they bring that back. I don't know if they're going to, because that's a very arcadey, cartoony type thing. But there's a high chance it might not come back. But if they did bring it back, I'd be super for it. Yeah, I want to say. They had like an exclusivity deal with Nintendo. I think it was also a factor of like Monster Hunter was such a popular franchise because it was like a mobile game. And this was like Japan, not so much here. Like Monster Hunter wasn't really ever popular here until World. But like prior to World, Monster Hunter was always a big thing in Japan, and the main selling point was it was a handheld thing because a lot of Japanese people travel and they play games on the go. It's starting to change now. Like over the last few years, it's kind of transitioned. So they like Japanese gamers are more like home gamers, PC, console type stuff. But or like 10, 15 years ago, it was more so like game on the go. So like putting Monster Hunter on like the 3DS or the DS or whatever was like a no-brainer. PSP, because they had PlayStation versions of Monster. Like Monster Hunter started on PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, like PS2. And then there was a PS3 one. I want to say there was a 360 one too. But like Xbox was never like a popular brand in Japan, so I guess that one didn't do that well. And then the PSP, the Monster Hunter, what was it? Monster Hunter Portable, I think it was called. And then they eventually moved it to the 3DS because like at that point in time, the PSP wasn't really a viable handheld anymore. Nobody was making games for that anymore. Nintendo was the new boy on the scene with the DS and the 3DS, DSi, all that stuff. So Capcom kind of was like, okay, this is where the handheld market is. This is where we're gonna put Monster Hunter. So Monster Hunter just kind of sat on like the Nintendo handhelds for a while due to the popularity of handheld consoles in Japan. But with World blew up so hard that they have no reason to not put it on mainline consoles anymore. And I'm kind of happy for that because I was not going back to to playing Monster Hunter on a fucking small screen again. I refuse. It's much better on like a nice big screen. What time is it? It's so late, man. Nice chat with you, bro. What did I just say? Not chat with you, but nice chat with you, Shiro. It's been a fun conversation. I love talking about games and stuff with people. It's always a blast. Just having a conversation about like random stuff. When you stream, I'll do the same to you. I'll bother you and just ask you a bunch of gaming nonsense. $25. But yeah. I should probably try to get out of here. If you give me the power, I will just sit here and just talk about games and stuff. But I really should try to get some food in me. I will see myself out, and I will talk to you tomorrow for whatever you decide to stream.